Lineup for Braves Country by DM McGee. A is for Aaron, the Hammer and Hank, the real home run king. Take that to the bank. B is for Bobby. Cox never cowered. He'd give Blue quite an earful on his way to the showers. C is for Chipper. Don't call him Larry. He would show up in Shea, the Mets he would bury. D is for David. Justice he'd bring. A Game 6 solo brought Atlanta their ring. E is for Eddie Matthews. 512 bombs away. Lit skies from Boston to Milwaukee to the A. F is for Fred. McGriff dog-biting crime. A fire was lit the day he arrived. G is for Glavine. Southpaw winds and kicks. Changing speeds east and west. A gem in Game 6. H is for Harry and his brother George Wright. The father of baseball, Boston pennants in flight. I is for inning, ending double play. Riley to Ozzie to Olsen all day. J is for Jones. Andrew let her fly, and his gloves in center is where singles would die. K is for strikeouts. A plenty from Strider. The quads in the stash, getting swings from that slider. L is for Lopez. Javi to B-Mac. Travis and Smurf, we've been lucky to see that. M is for Mad Dog. He won 355. Could swat flies with the changeup and still bust you inside. N is for Necro. He got to the hall by bending and knuckling and floating that ball. O is for Otis. Old Nixon could fly. The catch at the wall baffled our eyes. P still for Peterson. We were all rockin' pearls. With Eddie and Jorge, we were out of this world. Q is a quandary for why Dale is not in. Murphy MVPs again and again. R is for ranking. The top pitchers lore. Remember Kid Nichols, 107 WAR. S is for Smoltzy. The big three in the hall. When the game's on the line, you give John the ball. T is for Tyler. Matzik and the gift of 2021, the entire night shift. U is for Chavez, but we say Uncle Jesse. The frames, the release, kept the batters guessing. V is Van Weeren. Skip Carey 2. Don Ernie Joe, the tales from the booth. W is Warren. Spawn Johnny Sane. They'd ride him in Boston and then pray for rain. X is Mazzoni. Yeah, X marked the spot. Leo rocked next to Bobby, and his pitchers stayed hot. Why it makes us feel young. The game's main appeal. Chopping through the battery, there's no better feel. Z is for Zip Boom Bam, Rama-Lama Ding Dong. Throughout the summer, we sing that song. From AJ to Eyeglasses and a hell of a pen. Mad Max, Uncle Charlie, win after win. A cannon from short, and RC you later. Acuna Matata, there is no one greater. Though you can't fit them all when you just A to Z. Think of your favorites in the rafters we see. I started with 3, then 10, 25, 47, 31, and of course 29. Let's not forget 21, 41, 35, the great 44, or 755, and old number 6, who led his great teams. The pennants were flying. It felt like a dream. From Boston to Milwaukee, to Atlanta's TBS, a family, a tradition, Braves Country's the best. Lineup for Braves Country by DM McGee.
I state your name.
I state your name.
Do hereby pledge allegiance to the
armchair.
With liberty for all.
You're in Braves country.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention now to the area in front of the pitcher's mound for tonight's ceremonial first pitch.
You can't drink like me. You can't smoke like me. So don't try and be like me. Let's party together.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
What the hell's going on out here? Well, scared because his eyelids are jammed and his old man's here. We need a live rooster to take the curse off Jose's glove, and nobody seems to know what to get Millie for their wedding present. We're dealing with a lot of
Baseball is a beautiful thing. It's more beautiful in an old park. It's asymmetrical and quirky. But even in a dome with artificial turf, it's beautiful. The way the field fans out, the choreography of the sport, the pace and rhythm of it, the fact that that pace and rhythm allows for conversation and reflection and opinion and comparison.
In right field, the crowd is tormenting Strawberries, singing Darryl, Darryl. Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win.
And there's a fly ball deep to left. It's on its way. There it goes. And the Yankees are going to the World Series. Aaron Boone.
Ground ball stabbed by Polk. He has it. He underhands to first for the first time in 86 years. The Red Sox have won baseball world championship. Can you believe it?
It's a pastime, something you do. It's entertainment, something you watch. And it's a shared experience, something you talk about and read about. But you can apply those same three criteria to other things. What makes baseball special is that it's the best game that's ever been devised.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
Sure as God made green apples, someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it in front of Rizzo. It's in time. And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. Cubs win. What a lucky break. The good Lord wants the Cubs to win.
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
If baseball is about caring, about loyalty and rivalry.
Braves fans are on their feet hoping for some kind of a bleeder or a seeing-eye single. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball hit high and deep down the right field line. It's going back, back, back. Is it fair? Is it zip, boom, bam, it's gone. Ram-a-lam, ding dong, a 3-run shot, and your Atlanta Braves have taken a 1-run lead. She's gone, baby!
There's a very peaceful thing. It was created and played in pastures and meadows. There's grass, there's outdoors, there's everything that people thought was American and feel about America. You get in a ballpark. And it's the wonder of walking through that dark tunnel and seeing a huge open space where men play the little boy's game.
People will come. There come Parisians they can't even fathom. Not knowing for sure why they're doing it. They'll arrive at your door, as innocent as children, longing for the past. They sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baseline. That when they were children, cheered their heroes. It'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters. The memories will be so thick, they'll have to brush them away from their faces. People will come. The one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. Then erased like a blackboard. Rebuilt and erased again. Baseball to mark the time. This field, this game, it's a part of our past. It reminds us of all that once was good. And it could be again. Oh, people will come. People will most definitely come.
We're all told at some point in time we can no longer play the children's game. We just don't know when that's going to be. Some of us are told at 18, some of us are told at 40. But we're all told.
I believe in the Church of Baseball. I've tried all the major religions and most of the minor ones. I know things. For instance, there are 108 beads in a Catholic rosary and there are 108 stitches in a baseball. I prefer metaphysics to theology. You see, there's no guilt in baseball, and it's never boring. It's a long season and you gotta trust it. I've tried them all, I really have. And the only church that truly feeds the soul day in, day out is the Church of Baseball.
Which team do you play for?
Well, I'm a...
Well, I was just wondering, because I couldn't figure out why you would throw home when we've got a 2-run lead. You let the tying run get on second, and we lost the lead because of you.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Swung line drive left field. 1 run is in. Here comes Reed. He's looking right at the plate.
You're in Braves country. If there's a bigger thing going on right now, I don't know what it is. We're down to 1 strike here. Gurriel, the last hope for the Houston Astros. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, bounced over to Dansby. Dansby fires it over to Fuss. And here comes the dog pile. Fire the cannons in the battery. Do the chop all throughout Braves country. Pop that top. Your Atlanta Braves have won it all.
Here's a list of the players we'll be inviting to camp.
I never heard of half of these guys. And the ones I do know are way past their prime.
Most of these guys never had a prime.
This guy here is dead.
Cross him off, then.
The local press seems to think we'd save everyone a lot of time and trouble if we just went out and shot ourselves.
We got uniforms and everything.
You know, you might think about taking Jesus Christ as your savior instead of fooling around with all this stuff.
I like him very much. He no help with curveball.
You trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
But I'll tell you, these fans are great. Listen to them. Hey, way to go, Rick. All of Ohio loves you. Come on, baby. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
The game doesn't stink. It's a great game.
If you build it, he will come.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my life here. I love them. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We direct your attention now to home plate.
Please remain standing. We call your attention to our fans here today. They will be jointly directed. And now, another fixture. Our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we once were so
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce today's teams as participants in this historic game.
Play ball! Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag! He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
On a beer? 7 o'clock in the morning. Scotch?
Hey, howdy, hi, and how the hell are you? Pull up an armchair, girls and boys. Pour you a cold one. It's time for Braves Country Baseball. You're listening live, and the scene is Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia. We're set for pitch-by-pitch, play-by-play, the classic call, Braves Country Baseball. Hi, I'm Mac McGee. It's time to put it all aside for what should be a great game here on the Diamond. As we take you out to the old ballpark, kick up your feet, let's take a journey back to the golden age of radio baseball. We'll do our best to paint the picture as the game goes along. Roll call is on the way. It's time to join the country club, join in the fun. It's time to chop along. Go ahead and put your game face on. Here are the starting lineups for today's action. Leading off and playing second base for the Chicago Cubs, Nico Horner. 4 home runs, 28 RBI, 8 stolen bases, batting .278. Batting second, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. 2 home runs, 8 RBI, a .364 average. Alex Bregman batting third, playing third. 3 home runs, 13 RBI, a .233 average. Ian Happ batting cleanup in left field. 9 home runs, a .233 clip. Seiya Suzuki batting fifth in right field. 7 home runs, 16 RBI, a .293 average. Michael Busch is at first, 3 home runs, 23 RBI, a .238 average. Ballesteros is behind the plate with a .265 average, 6 home runs, 23 RBI. And Dansby Swanson batting eighth, playing short, 6 home runs, a .201 average, 25 RBI. Pete Crow Armstrong batting ninth and in center field. He's got a .245 average, 4 home runs, 17 RBI, 9 stolen bases. On the mound for the Chicago Cubs today, it's Colin Ray. He's 4-1 with a .403 ERA. He'll be going head-to-head with Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes back on the bump after about a week of rest.
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising.
I'm Teddy Powers!
I'm the man who has the ball, so that is why I am better than everyone in the world.
He's 2-1 with a .434 ERA and a .131 whip. Backing up Grant in the bottom of the first inning, leading off the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 10 home runs, 32 RBI, 1 stolen base, batting .297. Ozzie Albies batting second, playing second. 8 home runs, 25 RBI, a .306 average. Matt Olson batting third and playing first. 14 home runs, 36 RBI, a .296 average. The second highest OPS plus in Major League Baseball at first base. Michael Harris II is batting cleanup and in center field. A .313 average with 7 home runs, 23 RBI. Mauricio Dubon is in left field and batting fifth. 2 home runs, 23 RBI, 271 clip. Austin Riley, 5 home runs, 23 RBI, 3 stolen bases, batting .213. And Dominic Smith, the designated hitter, is batting 8th. He's got 4 home runs, 18 RBI, a .329 average. Making his 2026 debut, Ha-Sung Kim. He's batting 8th and at short. And the Yaz is batting 9th and in right field. A .200 average with 6 RBI and a stolen base. Calling balls and strikes behind the plate tonight, it's Tyler Jones. Your first base will be manned by Sean Barber. Second base is John Libka. And down the third base line, it's James Hoy. Game time temperatures here in Truist Park in Atlanta, Georgia, expected to be about 75 degrees at first pitch, with the wind blowing in from left center at about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Your Atlanta Braves are minus 119 on the money line. Chicago plus 110. The over-under is 8.5. Our pick to click here tonight against Colin Ray. We're going to go with Matt Olson. He's 4 for 8 lifetime with a homer and 3 RBI. We'll take your Atlanta Braves, put some runs on the board tonight. Their over-under out in the desert is 4.5 on the plus side, 3.5 on minus money. We'll take Atlanta to put 6 on the board and win this one 6-3 for Bobby.
We win one tomorrow. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us.
Well, it's about that time. Grab you a cold one. Find you an armchair. Atlanta Braves baseball right here on Braves Country Radio. Your modern-day superstation, bringing you pitch by pitch, play-by-play of your Atlanta Braves and our one-of-a-kind production. Take us anywhere you go for over 300 play-by-play games right here on the BCR. Please like and subscribe today. Don't forget to hype the videos. It helps the smaller stations to bring folks in so we can all root this great game on together. Join the country club today, and a special thanks to all the members in the country club. You help support the BCR.
Get this bus moving. Stop. Come back. Too late.
Roll call! Yeah, roll call!
You're in Braves country.
Good to see you, Bobby, country club member, Chop Shop, John. We've got Justin Green and James Ray. Mark, Ricky, Ricardo, Lucy, he's home. Rosemary, good to see you. We got James Fisher King, Uncle Charlie. Man, I hate to hear that about your hip, Charlie. Hopefully you get to feeling better soon. Trip Tillman. Jay Harry. Rosemary. I think we got Bobby and Scott, but just in case, I'm going to click them both. Who else do we have in here tonight? 187. As we're approaching first pitch, Trina, good to see you. Yes, sir. Kim is back. Velvet, good to see you. What you talking about, Willis? Willis Mathis in the house. Good to see you, bud. Tree Totter. Holmes. Justin Green, good to see you. Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Garrett. Tim Panel in the house. Bugs! Bugs changed his profile picture. Can't make it out because it's on a computer, but I do notice them when they get changed. Robert Sharpton. Good morning, Robert. And I think we said hi to Daniel Berry, but just in case, there you are, Daniel Berry. Atlanta Braves are wearing their home whites. Braves across the chest in red, outlined in navy. Navy ball caps, red bill, the white egg, representing the city of Atlanta, one of the most iconic looks in all the sports. Thought we had the 3D here a second ago, but it zipped out on us, so give us a second. Chicago Cubs are wearing their road blues with gray pants. And we are set, and yes, sir, it is baseball time in Braves country. The first pitch on the way is down and away to Nico Horner. Misses for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 kicks and fires. Fouls it down the line. It's 1-1. So a 1-1 count. We're going to restart another window because something's gone amiss with the The 1-1 from Holmes. Turns and kicks, fires it down the line, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 count. Horner comes set, and Holmes delivers. That ball is dribbled down the line, foul. Do it again. One-two count. Holmes' fifth pitch of the at-bat. Swing. Fouls it down the line, and we'll do it again. Braves nothing, Cubs nothing. The 1-2. Swing, chopper down the third base line. Austin Riley's got it, scoops it, fires it to first on the run, and we'll get a 5-3 putout, and there's one away. Yeah, there's something going on with their 3D. I'm seeing if it's site-wide or if it's just at the Braves game. No, it's site-wide. I've tried it on both versions, both the Mac and the Windows. And they're both, it's really strange. I've never seen it do this before. It's probably a bug they have to work out. First pitch is upstairs, misses high for a ball. It's 1-0. We'll get a scoreboard up for you and then keep checking on it. The 1-0 pitch. Swing. It's 1-1. At the plate is Michael Conforto, batting .364 on the year. The 1-1. Right there at the knees, it's 1-2. So a 1-2 count. Righty lefty brings it. Swing and a miss. Strike three. One away. Good pitch there by Holmes. You do wonder if the extra rest will be beneficial to from Grant Holmes and how long they expect him to go. His biggest issue this entire season has been getting through the order more than 2 times. Alex Bregman, the batter, batting .233 on the year. Righty. First pitch is swung on and grounded over to short, and that's a 6-3 putout, and that'll end the inning. We'll be back in a flash. 0-0 your score. We're going to try to fix the scoreboard when we return.
Hey, I don't know who needs to hear this, but living your life to the fullest does not have to involve hiking.
I told my boss that 3 companies were after me, and I needed a raise. Which companies are after you, he said. I said, gas, electric, cable.
I'm 41 years old. I'm
42. So that means that I am older than the
Ma'am, I wrote you a citation for going...
You're writing me a ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know who my father is?
Why? Didn't your mother tell you?
Duke, Pee Wee, or Hodges, we basically had all had our best years behind us by the time we moved to L.A.
For a team that had grown used to success, the '58 season was a rude shock as the Dodgers finished next to last, their worst record in 14 years. And as they began the 1959 season, the Dodgers were in need of some inspiration. They would receive it in an unlikely source, their former catcher Roy Campanella. On May 7th, the Dodgers held a tribute for Campy. It was an exhibition game against the Yankees to raise money for his medical bills. A record 93,000 people attended.
All of the lights will be turned out as Pee Wee Reese wheels a chair that holds Roy Campanella. Tonight, on his last trip to the mound, the city of Los Angeles says hello to him.
They told everybody, we want each one of you to light one match. What a sight that was.
Sea of lights at the Coliseum, perhaps the most beautiful and dramatic moment in the history of sports.
It meant a lot. It was something that, we got to do. We got to win for people in L.A. We came out here and they expected us to win, and we've got to show the fans that we're still a good ball club.
Welcome back. Trying to get this adjusted as we go. Braves nothing, Cubs nothing. We're going to continue to check whatever's going on with MLB. It's across the board if you're just joining us. It's not just the Braves. Sometimes it's just a stadium issue, but everyone that I've clicked on, there's been I don't even know how to explain it, but there's just a dot that shows up as opposed to what normally kicks in. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way is from Colin Ray, is right there on the outer edge for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing. Dribbles it over towards right side of the infield. It's going to be a 3-1 put out. One away. Ozzie Albies standing in. Righty-lefty kicks and fires. First pitch is up top for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 count. What you'll get from Colin Ray today is the pitch on the way is fouled back over the third base dugout. It's 1-2. He's going to try to keep you off balance with a 7-pitch mix. He is a true kitchen sinker. The 0-2 just misses outside wide. Good take by Ozzie. 1-2. He throws the four-seamer 40% of the time, splitter 19, slider 13%, and the sinker 9%. Pitch on the way is swatted foul down the line. We'll do it again. Sinker 9% of the time, cutter 7%, curve 7%, and the sweeper 6%. So he's a true kitchen sinker. He'll throw everything. The 1-2 pitch, laced down the line, foul. We'll do it one more time. Now he has given up runs this year. You can get to him. Reason why he's got a good win percentage today is because his offense has backed him up. He's got really good run support in all of his starts. The 1-2 upstairs misses. They check down the line. He did not go around. And it's 2-2. So a 2-2 count. Ray comes into the day 4-1, but the ERA north of 4. The 2-2 pitch misses high. They want to challenge this Ballesteros, who had been the designated hitter most of the year, but they finally started putting him back behind the plate again, mainly from the woes of the rest of the catching staff defensively. And here's the challenge, and he misses it, so they're down to one challenge. So a 3-2 count now. Standing on deck is Big Matt Olson. The payoff pitch. Turns and kicks. Swing, rolls it over to first, and this will be another 1-3. Two up, two down, and Matt Olson coming to the plate. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch from Ray is a swung on and foul back out of play. 95 in on the hands. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Outside wide, nowhere near the zone. 1-1. 1-1 count. Swing, lifts it. High into left field, but not very deep. That'll be an F7 in your scorecard. Happ with the catch, and that'll end the inning. So a quick inning across the board. We go to the second. Cubs grab the sticks, and we'll check on that scoreboard.
Stop saying we talked. That was a interview, and you didn't get the job. Hey, to whoever decided to only put 4 of them little muffins inside the Little Bites packages, you should count your days, and you definitely deserve jail time.
As the 1959 season got underway, the New York Yankees fully expected to win their 5th straight American League pennant. The Yankees were loaded with superstars and future Hall of Famers like 3-time MVP Yogi Berra, Mound Whiz Whitey Ford, and Triple Crown winner Mickey Mantle.
Mantle hits a high fly ball to deep left center field. It's way out there. Boy, did he win it.
In crucial situations, the powerful and talent-laden Yankees were always able to break the hearts of the American League's top contenders. Going into 1959, the Chicago White Sox had a winning record for 8 consecutive seasons and had still failed to overtake New York.
It always seemed, and my father would tell me this all the time, and my uncles, it always seemed like the Sox would be within maybe 2 or 3 games. They'd have a big 4-game series. The Yankees would come into town at Old Comiskey Park. You could get 50,000 fans per game, and this would be at the big series against the Yankees. And then they lose 3 out of 4 of the Yanks, and they'd be done.
The frustration of getting beaten by the Yankees was hard for Chicago to deal with. But as far as losing was concerned, that was something the White Sox fans were used to. It had been 40 years since the Sox had last won the pennant, and that pennant was certainly not one to be proud of. In 1919, the American League champion White Sox lost a tainted World Series to the Cincinnati Reds, and that team would live in baseball infamy as the Black Sox.
We have guys who actually threw the World Series. They actually gave it away. If any team should have been cursed by the baseball gods, of course it should have been the Chicago White Sox.
Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Welcome back. Nothing, your score. We're here in the top of the second inning. Grant Holmes goes back to work. Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch is on the way, and it's down and in for a ball. Ian Happ, it's 1-0. It'll be Happ, Suzuki, and Bush. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2-0. 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. Got out in front of that slider. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, swing, lifts it into right field, and making the running catch is the Yaz. F9 on your scorecard, and there's one away. One up, one down. Seiya Suzuki coming to the plate. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch down and in. 1-0. The 1-0. Yeah, we've searched 5 different games, and they're all coming up goose eggs on the 3D. The 1-0 swing and a miss. It's 1-1. So 1-1 count. Brings it. Right there at the knees, 1-2. The 1-2. In the dirt, ball 2-2. This happened once before in the same exact manner, and they usually get it figured out at some point. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him. Seiya Suzuki sits down, and there's 2 down. So 2 down. That'll bring the left-handed bat of Michael Bush. First pitch on the way is down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That was Holmes' second strikeout of the day. Bush 20 RBIs in his last 19 games. Chicago Cubs have the number 3 offense in baseball. Number 1, of course, is your Atlanta Braves. The 1-1 down and in. Ball 2-1. So a 2-1 count. This will be Holmes' 25th pitch. Brings it outside wide. Ball 3. 3-1 pitch. Turns and kicks. In the dirt. And that's ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. That'll bring Ballesteros to the plate. Ballesteros batting .265 after a hot start to the season. He's hitting well over 300 at the very beginning of the season for a few weeks. Righty-lefty, first pitch to Ballesteros. Swing, hammers it over to second. Off of Ozzy's glove. Ozzy corrals it. He'll shovel it to Olsen, and that'll end the inning. So a 4-3 putout will end the inning, and we'll be back in a flash. Braves will grab the sticks, and we'll keep checking that 3D.
Tequila may not fix your life, but it's worth a shot.
I don't know who my people are, but cheers to those of us who can sing the wrong lyrics with confidence.
Meanwhile, can anybody tell me how did Brittany Garner's team finish last season?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, she was playing for Phoenix, right?
Yeah. They
How did they do? Were they selling out all the tickets?
Nah. No.
Is she going back to the Olympics to represent the United States?
I don't think so.
So then why the did we let her out of jail? Exactly why the was we in a rush to bring her back?
If your wife brags about sticking with you through the tough times, let her know that she should, since she caused them. After she backtalks, say, oh boy, here comes another one.
Chicago team hasn't won a pennant since 1919. How do you think Chicago will do this year?
Well, Cliff, we think that we have a fine chance of overcoming the Yankees.
You really think you can win a pennant this year if you get a few breaks here and there?
Yes.
Our skipper predicted that we're gonna win this year, and all the guys started thinking, hey, we can go ahead and go all the way. We can do things.
And as the season began, it seemed as if the White Sox optimism was well-founded, and the biggest reason for that was the spirited play of their best players, in particular, second baseman Nellie Fox.
Every winning team has a leader or a spark, and Fox lit the fuse for the Chicago club.
He was a little pepper potter, a left-hand hitter, almost never struck out.
Little Foxy has a double and 2 singles today.
I think Whitey Ford said it in 12 years, struck out Fox one time, and he thinks the umpire blew the call.
Welcome back. 0-0 your score. Michael Harris will lead us off. Braves 0, Cubs 0, bottom of the second inning. First pitch on the way to Harris is swung on and chopped down the line foul. It's 0-1. Harris batting .313 on the year. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. 1-1 count, 0-0. If you're just joining us, only thing you've missed is a walk by the Cubs. Last inning, the 1-1 pitch, swing, lifts it. High and deep into right center field, going back at the warning track. Just before the warning track, it'll die in the glove of PCA. F8 in your scorecard, and there's one away. One up, one down, and Dubon, the batter. Righty upstairs. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing, slaps it down the right field line. It's 0-2. Oh-2 count. Swing. Hits it hard on the ground, but right at the second baseman. Nico Horner will flip it over to Bush, and it's a 4-3 putout. 2 down. Righty first pitch to Austin Riley is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Oh-2 count to Riley's. He fouls that one off. Yeah, Fred, honestly, I tag if I'm on a social media like TikTok or something like that. If I find something that's funny, I tag it and I use it later. The 0-2 pitch, swing, lifts it. High and deep in right center field, going back on the track, making the leaping catch, crashing into the wall for a loud out number 3. PCA one of the best defensive center fields in all of baseball, robbing Austin Riley of extra bases. That ball might have actually gone over the wall. Probably not, but he at least robbed two. We'll be back. Braves, Cubs, 0-0.
So, apparently, a at-home DNA test.
What's for dinner? Hey, chef, what's for dinner?
My favorite. What's for dinner? Get in my belly!
Blob, the Blob, Blob Barker, Blob of the Hut, and Rub-a-Dub Chub.
What do you want for dinner?
I don't care.
One large jambalaya, please.
Jambalaya? Biggie can't fit through doorway.
Oh, this is fantastic.
You got my shirt at the Big and Tall shop? When did I make the crossover? I can't feel my hands.
You gonna eat your cornbread? It's the wood that makes it good.
Oh my God, I'm fatter than the skipper. No and then!
And then?
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 I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Yeah, Chinese food seems kind of complicated. Well, maybe for a less experienced chef.
That ketchup?
It's just a base. You don't understand cooking.
Hey, you know what? I just figured out what I want for dinner. A nice hot bowl of shredded stew.
Gazpacho, por favor.
Por favor.
I'm part Spanish.
Adios, muchacho.
Maybe you're getting cheese ball syndrome.
I love broccoli. It's good for you.
Then maybe you'd like to have a piece.
Vile weed!
Hurry up and munch those fries. We've got to get back to work soon.
One large crab bisque to go.
You want bread? You're pushing your luck, little man.
Huh, you know what? I'm sorry. I've had shredded stew before, and it sure as diddly didn't taste like that.
I'll tell you what, a refill on this delicious exotic tea.
That's duck sauce.
That is good.
We're trying to lose weight.
Fatty McButterpants.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
I'm gonna order some pizza.
Little neighborhood joint called Domino's.
Domino's?
Everybody enjoying the food so far?
Oh my God, yes. We're gonna come tomorrow night and every other night for the rest of our lives.
Oh, and don't cheap out on the tip. We all know you're loaded now.
What's for dinner?
Welcome back. Dansby Swanson stands in. Still doesn't feel right. Wearing another jersey. First pitch on the way is outside wide for a ball. It's 1-0. I know him and Freddie have both been gone for a while, but every time I see both of them, it's like, dude, you're like in the wrong locker room. What are you doing over there, son? The 1-0 pitch, swing, chops it foul. 1-1. The 1-1 count. Turns and kicks. Swing and a miss. The 1-2. We continue to check all the... and for those of y'all who are just joining us, it's not just the Braves, it's all of them. They're all... It's the weirdest thing. You go to click on it, and it just has this blank screen. Is the 1-2 pitch in the dirt? 2-2. Starting to wonder if whoever's in charge of that whole situation was on a site they shouldn't have been on. The 2-2 pitch. Swing, rolls it over to short. Dubon's got it, fires it to first, and it's a 6-3 putout, and there's one away. I said Dubon. I'm so used to Dubon. It's Ha-Seong Kim. Ha-Seong Kim's first defensive play. I knew I was going to do that. I just feel like... Yeah, Alex, I feel like someone was doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Reminds me of a story from the old restaurant business. The first pitch is in the dirt. It's 1-0. A couple of the guys that listen pretty regularly, if they're in there now, they're going to know what I'm talking about. But we were... we came in one morning to open the Armstrong is the one. This is back in the days, ups galore, which meant the guy that closed the night before is the 1-1 right there at the knees. It's mine too. Good bender there on the outer edge. Looked like the slider. Anyways, they turn on that computer. They can't get our system started for the day because this guy had got onto one of those sites. And there were pop-ups all over the damn place. I don't even know if computers still do that anymore. Is the 1-2 swing, rolls it foul? Do it again. I would think they're a little more sophisticated. But we knew who did it because we knew who the closing manager was. Well, needless to say, he was no longer a manager. They still did. Okay. I just assumed that they graduated to something else. The 1-2. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Strike 3. And ball gets away a little bit, but not far enough for PCA to head to first. He'll stand there as Drake flips it down to first base. 2 down. That's okay, Willis. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way is right there at the knees. It's 0-1. Figure Uncle and Chop Shop need a little help in there tonight because, long story, but our radio mods are not with us. As the pitch to Horner is swung on and fouled down the line, it's 0-1. The 0-1 count. Kicks and fires. Swing, lifts it. High into right field. Making the turn in to make the running catch is the Yaz, and that'll end the inning. So the Cubs go down. 1-2-3. We'll be back in a flash here in Braves country. 0-0 your score.
Y'all, I'm sorry, but you cannot be a fully grown adult blaming your actions on a zodiac sign.
Today, my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" I burst into tears. 11 years old, and he still doesn't know my name is Logan.
I'm just not going to have a man's baby just to have a man's baby.
Well, this is a nice change of generational pace.
If a man wants me to have his baby, I have 2 requirements.
As long as one of those requirements is you both actually like each other.
You're going to get a tattoo of my face on your body because it's a body for a body. My body's going to change forever. Your body's going to change forever.
And the slippery slope begins.
And my push present is either a car or a house, preferably both.
Push present? Like a gift for giving birth? Because you already got that. It's called a baby. You're going to have to find a way to crank that infant up and drive.
And Fox's partner on the infield, shortstop Louis Aparicio, was turning heads with his spectacular play.
This is the truth. Once in a while, I'm playing center field and I should be doing something, but I'd stand there in awe of a play that Louis made.
Aparicio teamed with Fox to become the league's best double play combination. And as the team's leadoff hitter, little Louis also ignited the offense with his quick bat and quick feet.
Louis, you do many things well, but I think a lot of the folks come out to see you get the jump on the pitcher and get those stolen bases.
He stole 56 bases, which was a groundbreaking number in Major League Baseball. He really brought the stolen base back into the game. Aparicio set the tone for, hey, this is what a leadoff hitter should be.
Together, Aparicio and Fox perfected the art of small ball.
Louis getting a single, somehow got the second, Nelly got a ground ball to get him a third, and I'd hit a fly ball. That's how we scored a lot of runs.
Braves Country Radio, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball. Welcome back, y'all. In case you missed the beginning today, Braves have embroidered the number 6 on the back of their hat, and that will stay all year long. In solidarity, we're going to keep the number 6 in the emojis for y'all all year long. As Colin Ray goes back to work, the first pitch on the way is right there to Dominic Smith, taking all day. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Takes and fires. Foul down the line. It's 0-2. Yeah, the best way I can explain is that when you click on that page to load it, it's a blank screen. You still see the score. The score's working, but there's just a blank box where the 3D should be at, and there's like a question mark box inside it. It's the weirdest thing. Pitch to Dominic Smith is just off the plate, and they checked down the line at third. He did not go around. It's 1-2. So 1-2 count. We'll try to do the best to paint the picture without the pictures. As the pitch is outside wide, 2-2. 2-2 count, nothing your score. Just getting going here. We're in the third inning here in Atlanta, Georgia. The 2-2 pitch, swing, punches it foul. During every break, I'm going in and checking to see if for some reason it magically appears. Pitch swung on, fouled away. We'll do it again. I don't know if I've ever seen it league-wide go blank like that. It really is strange. So it's got to be something with the mothership that's not working. You bet your bottom dollar somebody's getting fired. The 2-2. Down below the knees, and it's a full count. So full count. The payoff pitch. Swing rips it. And it's our first base hit of the night, and it's the Dominator doing his thing. It's a leadoff single for your Atlanta Braves. Good piece of hitting by the Dominator.
This is a time for leaders to step up. Make us believe again.
Welcome to the United States of you just got nominated.
Righty-righty matchup, and Hassan Kim, his first at bat of the year. Takes the pitch outside wide. It's 1-0. Other things to get you caught up on in case you're just kind of joining us, getting into the fold. So Hassan Kim comes off the IL. Eli White went on the IL. He's on the 7-day concussion protocol. Sean Murphy went on the IL. It's the 1-0 inside. Ball 2-0. Sandy Leone was brought up. So that's what's going on there. And if you're wondering about Jonah Heim, if you missed that, he got picked up by the A's last week, so he's not available. The 1-1 fouls it away, 1-2. It's those little things that when we talked about that all spring, what they were going to do, that's why I was in favor of keeping the extra catcher, because it's usually the position that gets the most beat up over a season. And to just think that Sean Murphy's going to make it without getting hurt is the 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Or just in general, but it's going to put extra stress on Drake Baldwin. He has I believe they called it a fractured finger, and it came from the 2-2 outside wide, 3-2. If you were with us on the Mother's Day game and he got the catcher interference called on him, and we were wondering why they pinch hit for Murphy at the end when you've liked to have had his defense up there, that's why. Is the payoff pitch, swing, fouls it away, do it again. But he, so you got to figure that's not a quick IL stint for a catcher. It was his catching finger. So who knows how long that's going to take for him to come back from that. The payoff pitch, swing, punches it over towards the right side of the infield. Making the diving grab is Horner. He'll jump to his feet, fire to first, and it's a 4-3 put out. One away. On the play, Dominic Smith moves up to second base. So a good piece of hitting there by Kim, because he pushed the ball to the right side of the infield. Man, he was busting him. He went airborne and lost his helmet. Can't close to beating that one out. Mike Yastrzemski, the number 9 hitter, takes the first pitch in the dirt. It's 1-0. I do believe Ray's one of these guys that when the Braves see him through the second time through the order, and I don't know if they'll send him through a third time, I think you're going to see much better swings on Colin Ray. The 1-0. Upstairs for a strike. It's 1-1. So runner at first, 1 out. The go-ahead run in scoring position. Drake Baldwin stands on deck. The 1-1 misses high. 2-1. 2-1 count. Turns and kicks, swing, fouls it away. That'll even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing! That ball's punched towards left center field. That's down for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Smith chugging. Get down, Dominic! He'll slide into the plate, and he is safe! And Mike Yastrzemski has got himself an RBI single. Yeah, baby!
Yes, put everything on it. Don't hold back anything.
Yabba, dabba, do. Yahoo!
First pitch to Drake Baldwin is upstairs for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at first. The 0-1. Right there. Four-seamer. 0-2. 0-2 count. Braves lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third. Ray comes set. The 0-2. Swing, fouls it away. Ray, 45 pitches in, so he's about where he wants to be at the end of this inning. So a little north, but if he gets a double play, it'll get him out of the jam. They're going to flip it over to first real quick to keep the runner close by. While they do that, I'm going to check to see if that scoreboard's working yet. Braves 1, Cubs nothing. If you're just joining us, the 3D is spit the bit all throughout Major League Baseball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cutter down below his knees, and there's 2 down. Ozzie Albies standing in now, righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way, check swing. Did he go around? They called it inside for a strike up high. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing. Chopper. Over to first. It'll just stay fair for Michael Busch to grab it and step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. But not before your Atlanta Braves put one on the board. The Yaz comes through for the good guys.
Put everything on it. Don't hold back anything.
It's your job. Do it the rest of your life. Be a man.
I got fired from the bank today. A woman asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her.
When people talk about DiMaggio, they're usually talking about Joe. But I'm here to tell you that his brother Dom was one hell of a player too. His career only lasted 11 seasons in part because he missed 3 years due to military service. But in 7 of those seasons, he managed to make the All-Star team. During his 10 full seasons, he ranked first in hits, second in runs scored, and third in doubles when compared to all major leaguers during that time period. He led American League center fielders in assists 3 times and putouts and double plays twice. He tied a league record by recording 400 putouts 4 times. And his 503 putouts and 526 total chances in 1948 stood as an American League League record for nearly 30 years. He was an effective leadoff hitter, never striking out more than 68 times in a season. He led the American League twice in runs scored, once in triples, and once in stolen bases. He is one of only 3 players to average more than 100 runs throughout his career. He batted .300 or better 4 times and just missed hitting .300 over his career. He batted safely in 34 straight games in 1949, a Red Sox record.
LA manager Walter Alston had a daunting challenge when it came to the '59 Dodgers. He wanted to recapture their place at the top of the National League, but the team was at a crossroads, and it was his job to show them the way.
He was charged with sort of rebuilding the Dodgers when some of their great players were winding down and the new wave of youngsters was coming up.
In many ways, Alston was ideally suited for the job in '59.
Walter Alston was quiet. He was patient. He knew baseball probably as well as anybody. But the thing about him, I believe, was that he could bring the ball club together.
He didn't say a whole lot. He didn't give many speeches. But when he did say something, you would listen.
Thought he was a fair man, very strong man, didn't want to mess with him.
Welcome back. One to nothing your score as Grant Holmes goes back to work. Righty-lefty Michael Conforto stands at the plate. He'll take the first pitch, curveball at the knees. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Change up. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. Infield is back into the right. Down below the knees. Change up. Misses. It's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for Atlanta. No runs, no hits, no errors for Chicago. They do have a walk to their names. The 1-2 pitch is corkscrewed down the third base line, but foul. A 1-2 count. Swing, hammers it down the line. Foul. We'll do it one more time. They had Acuna running. There's a seagull joking in the chat about Acuna. He's one of those love-hate relationships, isn't he? But they had him running this weekend as the 1-2 pitch. Chops it off his instep. And we'll do it again. He's eligible to come off the IL tomorrow, but it doesn't sound like he's going to. And I would think that if he was, they wouldn't have brought Azakar up today. 1-2, outside wide 2-2. They just would have rolled with what they have. Remember, Jorge Mateo has played some outfield in his career. You wouldn't really think of him as an outfielder, but he could play left in a pinch. The 2-2 pitch. Swing. Pops it up. Foul. Out of play down the left field line. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Curveball. Pulled the string on that one, and there's one away. Good pitching so far from Grant Holmes. They skipped him in the rotation. And I honestly just felt like they didn't want him to go up against the Dodgers in Los Angeles. He'd had a couple of rough outings. But it's not like the Cubs offense is chopped liver. But I think giving him an extra week of rest, essentially get his arm built back up, as first pitch is there. They're at the knees, and we're going to get a challenge, I believe. Braves are challenging the pitch, and it is a strike. It's 0-1. So a good challenge by the Braves. The 0-1. Sinker. Misses down below the knees. 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-0 your score. Braves scored in the bottom of the third inning. An RBI single by the Yaz. The 1-1 pitch. Right there. 1-2. Bregman, who came over in free agency after the Red Sox. Is he challenging this? Looks like he is. And the Cubs are out of ABS challenges. So
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
So the Cubs are out of challenges. Braves still have both of theirs. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Happ stands on deck. The 2-2 count. Swing just banged it off his instep. The 2-2 in the dirt. Ball 3, 3-2. So a full count to Bregman. Nobody on, 1 out. Ian Happ standing on the on-deck circle. The payoff pitch. Swing! That ball's belted high and deep into left field, going back on the track, and she is gone. A solo shot, and the game is tied at 1 apiece. That ball was hammered. You talk about a pitch that was right over the plate and about letter high. 374 feet over the left field wall, 100 miles an hour off the bat of Bregman, and the Cubbies have tied it up at 1. It almost looked like it's really hard to tell where he was aiming for because Drake had his glove down. That was a fastball that looked like they were trying to hit the outer part of the zone, but that thing went right down Main Street about letter high. Right into most right-handers' wheelhouse. First pitch misses to Happ. It's 1-0. Righty-lefty, the 1-0 swing, fouls it back. 1-1. One count. In the dirt, changeup, ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Holmes comes set, brings it. Swing, fouls it back, 2-2. The 2-2 from Holmes. Swing, hammers it down the right field line, but that one's going to be plenty foul. Bounces around out towards the Yaz, and he'll flip it into the crowd. Alex, I don't know if it's bigger than the Dodger series, but I think it's just as big. I think a lot of people are sleeping on the Cubs because they haven't done much in the last couple of years, but they've got a good baseball team, and much like Atlanta is the 2-2. Bangs it down the first base line, excuse me. So a 2-2 once again. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. But just like Atlanta, man, the Cubs have struggled with some pitching injuries. They've got a mash unit in their rotation right now. The 2-2 misses high. Ball 3-3-2. It's amazing what Atlanta has done. If you look at what the Cubs have done, they're just behind the Braves in the best record in the National League, and they have been obliterated by injuries. The payoff pitch, down below the knees, ball 4. So second time through the order, and Holmes is starting to struggle a little bit. You got 1 on, 1 out. Suzuki coming to the plate. Hefner's going to come out here and talk to Grant Holmes. So Hefner and the Drake out there to talk to Holmes. They'll retreat to their positions. And Seiya Suzuki already got 7 home runs. You'll remember he started the season on the IL. He stands at the plate. And a 1-1 tie here in the top of the 4th. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way is down below the knee. Slider. It's 1-0. The 1-0. In the dirt. Good block by the Drake. 2-0. Runner will stay put. Two-0 count. 3-0. High and out of the zone. 4-seam fastball. That was pitch out territory. Braves 1, Cubs 1. Top of the 4th. The infield is back into the left. Double play depth. The 3-0 pitch. Nowhere near the zone, ball 4, and the wheels are coming off of Grant Holmes. He might be working himself back into the bullpen. They were giving him the outing. Didi Fuentes, by the way, has started to warm up in the Braves bullpen. Doesn't look like he's been doing it long. He just is starting his steps. So Grant Holmes is going to have to hold on for dear life here. Bush comes to the plate. He walked in his first time up. Grant has walked 3 now. First pitch is a slider down and in. Misses the zone, and it's 1-0. I hear you, Laura. I'm right there with you. The 1-0 count. Jeez Louise, 2-0. 4-seam fastball. The 2-0 count. Ballesteros, who's a dangerous left-handed hitter, he's standing on deck. The 2-0 from Holmes. He can't buy a pitch, 3-0. And I don't know why, when you're having a hard time finding the zone while you're trying to get cute on a 2-0 count with a slider in the dirt. That fastball was working very well for him to start the game. He gave up the 1 home run, and all of a sudden it's like he's shell-shocked. The 3-0. Ball 4, nowhere near the zone, and that'll load the bases. 1 out. And he's got himself a mess here. Back-to-back-to-back walks after giving up a solo shot. That's his 4th walk of the day. He's got 4 strikeouts. I don't think Fuentes is warmed up yet, and that's why he's still out there. First pitch, down and in. It's 1-0. You're almost better off, honestly, you're almost better off having him walk, supposed to lay one in there and then get Diddy in after this at bat. Diddy continues to warm up. The 1-0. Turns and kicks. Swing! Fouls it away, 1-1. Ballesteros, honest engine, he kind of bailed us out there. That pitch was high out of the zone. Ballesteros is thinking about pay dirt. The 1-1, down and in, ball 2, 2-1. Two-one count. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing, hammers it up the middle. And Kim's got it. He shovels it to Ozzie. Ozzie fires it to first. He will not get the runner. The run will score, but the Braves do get an out. And it's 2-1 Chicago. Kim did a great job of trying to feed that to Ozzie. There just wasn't enough time to get that play turned. It was hit hard up the middle. Kim grabbed it, spun, and a perfect shovel to Ozzie. Ozzie did a great job of tagging the bag and then throwing it to first, but he's off balance, heading towards third base on that throw. And even the slow-footed Ballesteros could beat that out. So runners at the corners and 2 outs. Braves would like to get through this inning and have Diddy take over in the 5th. But Dansby Swanson stands at the plate. The runners are at the corners. Righty-righty matchup. First pitch on the way. Swing. Chops it foul down the line. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Diddy looks like he's warmed up and ready to roll. So regardless, this is going to be his last batter. The 0-1 pitch right there at the knees. It's 0-2. Dansby doesn't like it, but they're out of challenges, remember. The 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 got out of it. So the Braves cough up the run, but it could have been a lot worse. We'll be back in a flash. Braves trail by 1. We'll grab the sticks when we return.
Is Google a man or a woman?
A woman. Because it never lets you finish a sentence without making a suggestion.
Have you ever looked at Brooks Robinson's helmet and thought, what is wrong with it? In the early 1970s, the commissioner's office made it mandatory to wear a batting helmet if you were entering the league. Robinson was originally for the helmet, since he had been beamed in the head several times over his career. When he got the new helmet and put it on, he noticed that the bill was a little longer than a normal helmet. Because of this, he could see the brim and part of the flap when he went up to hit, which caused him to lose concentration at the plate. So he did what any rational player would do. He took a hacksaw and cut it off about 1.5 inches off the brim and about a half inch off the flap. The result is something that looks like it came straight out of the movie Easy Ride.
Under Austin's guidance, young flamethrowers Sandy Koufax and Don Drysdale started pitching with more poise, while aging icons Duke Snider and Gil Hodges reached back for some vintage performances. Austin even got former All-Star Carl Furillo to accept a bench role and inserted Wally Moon, which would pay enormous dividends.
Wally Moon, he took advantage of that screen in left field like nobody else. Anytime he hit that screen, off the wall or over the wall, they called it a moonshot.
The Dodgers played far better than they had the season before, but they still could not seem to find the spark they needed to reach the top of the standings. Ultimately, a shortstop named Maury Wills and a pitcher named Larry Sherry would push them into contention. Both players had been languishing in the minors and had forged a special bond.
I was going so bad, and I just made a mistake, made an error in the opposition running all over the bases. And I actually left the field, went in the clubhouse, was ripping my uniform off. I was quitting. And Larry Sherry happened to see me and came in and grabbed me, pinned me up against the wall, and said, "You can't do that. I won't let you do it." Larry Sherry saved my career.
Welcome back. It'll be Olsen, Harris, and Dubon here to start off the 4th inning. Matt Olsen stands in. That was Holmes' 78th pitch. It's doubtful they sent him back out there. A, he's 78 pitches in. B, the top of the order's due up in the next inning. First pitch is a cutter upstairs for a strike. It's 0-1. So if you do send him back out there, Diddy will be on the call. First sign of trouble. The 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. You just got to wonder if that might be the end for Grant Holmes in the starting lineup for a while, if they're going to transition him back to the bullpen. Because it's the same thing every time with him this year is the 1-1 pitch swing, chopper, over towards second. Horner with plenty of time, with Olsen running. It'll be a 4-3 putout, and there's one away. You realize you can put him back in the bullpen. You got Martin Perez down there that can usually give you a pretty good start. And if you have Holmes down in that bullpen, he throws as well as he did that first time through the order. It's the first pitch swinging by Michael Harris is going to get hammered into center field, and that's down for a base hit. And it's a one-out single for your Atlanta Braves. Good piece of hitting by Money Mike.
What they know about that?
God bless you, Mike. Keep your game tight.
Never know. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle.
Righty as Dubon comes to the plate. Dubon takes the first pitch right down the pipe for a strike. It's 0-1. I do agree that if this was last year, he's definitely going back out there because Snicker was always much more complacent and was willing to let a guy go out there until he basically pitched himself out of the game. What we've seen from White so far, and Michael Harris just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. They flipped it over to first, and if this is another pickoff move, they're going to check it. It looked like from the blind eye that they got him on the wallet, and they are not going to challenge it. Harris, just a bad job over there. And you're really starting to wonder, Santuan Richardson that everybody bragged on with the base running. The base running's been worse this year. Dubon stands in on the 0-1 pitch and fouls it down the line. It's 0-2. He's got them over-aggressive, but the biggest thing that I'm seeing from them on these pickoffs is they're taking too big a leads at the wrong spot, and the pitchers are just outsmarting them and flipping it over to first in the middle of their lead. The 0-2 fouled off sweeper. We'll do it again. And he was dancing towards his lead when the move came to first as the 0-2 fouls it away. Oh, 2 count. 2 down here in the fourth. The pitch inside 1-2. Ray is at 56 pitches. So he's in good shape there here in the fourth inning. The 1-2, swing, bangs it back foul. We'll do it again. On deck, if he can get the line to continue to move, it'll be Austin Riley. Smith is in the hole. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Two count. Dubon batting .269 on the year. Pitch on the way. He's going to get dribbled over towards second, and they're going to get Dubon by about a step. Good play over there once again by Nico Horner. Man, he's been impressive tonight. We'll be back in a flash. Top of the fifth we go. The Braves trail by 1.
War's over, man. Drop the big one.
Well, since when are you the quitting kind?
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. And it ain't over now. Who's with me? Let's go!
I don't have to tell you things are bad. It's depression.
Everybody's scared. Punks are running wild in the street. The air is unfit to breathe, and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. I want you to get mad.
Will you fight? No! We will run! And we will live!
Shame on you. This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst.
In this lifetime, you don't have to prove nothing to nobody except yourself. And after what you've gone through, if you haven't done that by now, it ain't gonna never happen.
Wretched slugs. Don't any of you have the guts to play for blood?
I'm your huckleberry.
I'll put you out of your misery.
Say wham.
You've got to say, damn it, my life has value. And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause.
Intruder.
Yes, you're an intruder. I was having a perfectly nice trip until you walked into my life.
Hey! I'm just lying around.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
Right. Psychotic, but absolutely right. We gotta take these bastards.
Are they yelling in Atlanta?
Are they yelling in Atlanta?
I'm as mad as hell!
They're yelling in Atlanta?
Son of a... We struck the mother load!
I'm not gonna take it anymore! And this crowd's back into it now.
I didn't think you had it in you.
You look like somebody just walked over your grave. Play for blood, remember?
Like I missed something.
Yeah, we're all officially kicked out of school.
That makes sense.
Two to one your score. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Chicago Cubs will send Armstrong, and it will be Diddy Fuentes as we thought. And we did load the Diddy Party emoji in there for you country club members. Fuentes. First pitch on the way, swing. Chops the slider down the first baseline. It's on one. The 0-1. Turns and kicks in the dirt. 1-1. 1-1 count. Armstrong 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch, swing and a miss. Four-seamer, 98 miles an hour, bringing it. It's 1-2. Cubs 2, Braves 1. Top of the fifth inning. The 1-2 pitch just misses. 2-2. Cubs are out of challenges. Braves have both of theirs. Hassan Kim just returning from the IL, first game of the season. Sean Murphy back to the IL. The fractured finger, the 2-2 misses, full count. Also, Eli White is on the IL. Concussion protocol, so 7 days. That was from banging into the wall there in Game 3 of the Dodger series, the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the four-seamer, and there's one away. It's very reminiscent of when Didier Fuentes is on the mound, of when they first brought up Spencer Strider in his first season in the majors. It was the 1-0. Four-seam fastball misses. Ball 2-0. 2-0 count. Turns and kicks. Right down the pipe for a strike, 2-1. If you're looking at your screen, you see that strike zone. It's a little different than other strike zones you see, as the 2-1 misses high and out of the zone. Ball 3-1. You're seeing it from the umpire's perspective, not from the pitcher's. So all those pitches is a 3-1 pitch, swing, fouls it back. Full count. All those green dots there are heading towards the left-handed batter's box. The right-hander standing in. Full count. As soon as the 3D kicks in, we'll bring it to you. We're waiting for MLB to fix it. The payoff pitch. Down and in, ball 4. So he'll head down to first, 1 on, 1 out. Michael Conforto, who's batting .348 on the year, will step to the plate. Righty lefty, first pitch is a P at the knees, 4-seam fastball in the inner cut. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing rips it into right field. Making the running catch is the Yaz out there for out number 2. Hard hit ball, but right into the teeth of the defense. And that'll bring Bregman to the plate. The 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer that came off the batter about 96 miles an hour. Alex Bregman, who hit a solo shot his last time up, he's 1 for 2. As Diddy flips it over to first. I just don't understand how we can be in mid-May and we're still getting picked off. That's the thing it's getting me, is that it's not the same guy every time. If it was the same dude every time, you'd be like, all right, there's something going on with him. First pitch is a four-seamer at the knees, 98 miles an hour on the inner cut. It's 0-1. Something tells me there's not a ton of video work being done watching these pitchers' pickoff moves. The 0-1, down and away, 1-1. I'll just sit that up there for a second. The 1-1 count. Turns and kicks, down and away, 2-1. Normally, when you're riding around on external radio listening to Braves Country Radio, we would tell you to jump into the chat and check out the 3D, but it is spit the bit tonight so far. We continue to check it. The 2-1 count. Brings it, swing, rips it. Line drive to Hassan Kim, a one-hopper. He'll flip it to Ozzie, 6-4, and that'll end the inning. Couple of good defensive plays there by Kim. We'll be back in a flash here in Braves Country. 2-1 Cubs.
When somebody asks me if I'm having a good day, I just got to ask myself 3 questions, brother. 1, am I alive? I usually am. 2, am I in the land of the free? I usually am, baby. And 3, do I feel the smiling spirit of George Washington gazing down upon me from the great pearly land of the free in the sky? Brother, there ain't a moment that goes by that I don't feel that. And when I add up that math, makes me realize there are no bad days in the land of the free, baby.
I have a bunch of jokes about unemployed people, but unfortunately, none of them seem to work.
If you're on your phone and your wife asks you if you're texting one of your floozies, say yes. Then send her a text that says, "What's up?" After she backtalks, say, "See, this is why you're not my main girl."
The two friends were called up in mid-season and began contributing right away. Sherry as the team's top reliever and Wills as its new spark plug.
He started getting hits. He hit balls up the middle, ground balls to the left side. Every now and then a line drive. I said, how wonderful. I mean, this guy had struggled all this time, and now he's got that hitting down right.
Covered a lot of ground at shortstop. I mean, you go to his left, go deep in the hole a lot. He can run like a deer.
The new Dodger shortstop, Wills, a lifesaver for the Dodgers.
With his speed, he created a different atmosphere when he got on base. He changed the whole club.
Wills beat opposing teams with his legs, and Sherry beat them with his iron will.
Anytime you talk to Larry, don't worry about it. I can take care of it. Larry had determination. Larry had a belly full of guts. Larry was out there to beat you.
And he had a slider, hit that outside corner, and you swung the ball, wasn't there anymore.
He would come in and just shut the other team down in crucial moments.
What's up, Braves Country? Looking forward to a great Atlanta Braves season. See y'all at the ballpark.
Welcome back, y'all. 2-1 your score, bottom of the fifth. I appreciate the kind words, Underwater. I just feel like I'm letting y'all down when we don't have it. I know I have nothing to do with it. It just sucks. I wish there was something that I could do to actually fix it. Austin Riley leads us off, first pitch swinging, hammers one high and deep, baby. Get going, get going. Pack a bag, pack a suitcase. She's gone, baby. A solo shot, and we've tied the ball game. Austin Riley, the rake, waking up here on a Tuesday night in Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
My boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
409 happy feet over the left field wall, and we've tied the game up. It's 2-2. Dominic Smith, the batter. First pitch swinging, slaps it into left field. That ball's down for a base hit, and we've got a runner at first. Nobody out. The Dominator doing his thing here on a Tuesday night. That's 2 hits for the Dominator, baby.
This is a time for leaders to step up. Make us believe again.
Welcome to the United States of you just got dominated.
Righty-righty matchup. Pitch to Hassan Kim is inside for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Braves 2, Cubs 2, bottom of the fifth. The 1-0 pitch, swing, pops it up. Third base side. Foul territory. It's going to be F5 in your scorecard. And there's one away. One on, one out. And the Yaz coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Ray comes set. First pitch is a splitter. Down and in, it's 1-0. He started off him with that same pitch in the first at bat. 1-0. Ray brings it. Right there on the inner cut, it's 1-1. 1-1 count. Two runs, 1 hit, no errors for Chicago. 2, 5, and 0 for Atlanta. The 1-1 misses outside wide, 2-1. The big number for what the Braves pitching has given up tonight, it's the 5 walks, 4 by Grant Holmes. Cubs have walked none, but have given up the 5 hits. The 2-1 pitch grabs the bottom of the zone, slider. 2-2. The 2-2 count. Infield is back into the right, setting up in double play territory. Drake Baldwin's on deck. Ozzy's in the hole. The 2-2. Ray comes set and brings it. Down below the knees. Full count. They are convinced he's going to swing at that splitter. He held up, and that was a filthy one. That one just dipped below the zone. I don't know how he held off of that one. Full count. The payoff pitch. Swing. Fouls it back. Four-seamer. Full count pitch on the way. Swing! That ball's hammered high and deep. Going back on the track. Zip, boom, bam, it's gone!
You know where we're going. Yep, we're heading for the mountains.
Ram-a-lamma ding-dong!
Yabba, yabba, do.
Yahoo! Two-run shot! His first home run of the year!
If you guys want to play rough, I can play rough too. Get out!
We haven't been able to play that.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Don't crowd biceps. Plenty of autographs for everybody.
We haven't played that all year long. I forgot what it sounded like. I created that back in February when we signed him. Shortly after we signed him. But how about that? Yabba dabba do Yahtzee, baby, heading towards the chop house. And a mound visit out there to Ray from his pitching coach, Tom Hodavy. The ball landed 2 rows in front of the chop house. As they talk to him, you know what? We're going to play that one more time. It's been so long for Yaz.
You know where we're going. Yep, we're heading for the mountains.
Rollison, the left-hander, warming up for the Cubs.
Yabba, yabba, do. Yahoo!
First pitch swinging by Drake Baldwin. That ball's going to bounce off the wall. That's going to get down where the green grass grows. Drake rounds first, heads to second. The ball comes into the infield. He'll stop at second base, and it's a one-out double for the Drake.
You don't like the Drake?
I love the Drake.
How could you not like the Drake?
Who's the Drake?
The Drake is good.
The Drake is good. He'll raise his batting average. Back up to 298. And that'll bring Ozzie Albies to the plate. Runner at second. First pitch, high and out of the zone to the Wiz. It's 1-0. If you're wondering about Colin Ray, he's at 73 pitches. The 1-0. Down and in, ball 2-0. Good to see you, Richard. 2-0 count. Right there. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, swings, slices it towards the left field. Stay fair, stay fair. That ball's going to bounce into the seats and just foul. 2-2. Welcome, Richard, into the moderator. You and Will sat it tonight. We've lost our radio moderators. It's a long story without getting into it, but they did something that we didn't agree with. That's the short of it. So we're adding more of our regular moderators and just let y'all handle everything. Ozzie Albies will call timeout at the plate. And the main thing, if people want to know where we choose the moderator, is country club member, and we want you to be a club member for more than just the 1 month. The 2-2 to Ozzie. Swing, hammers it down the first base line. Just foul. Thank you, Richard, for being here as much as you are. And if you got any questions, I'm sure Uncle Charlie can answer them. Any of you moderators, if you ever have any questions, you can always email me. We don't really have a text message or anything like that we go off of. But it's pretty basic stuff. The 2-2. Peppers it foul into the third base dugout. We'll do it again. We're just trying to keep it family friendly. That's the short of it. 2-2 count. Chop Shot's like, don't ask me, I'm watching the game. The 2-2 misses outside. Chop Shot's usually is watching about 3 games. Aren't your boys playing tonight, Chop Shop? If you're listening, You might just be in the chat. You might be listening to your hockey game. The payoff pitch. Outside wide, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. And I'll tell you what, circle that at bat. That was a great at bat by Ozzie Albies. He fought and fought and fought and got on to base. We've got first and second, one out. Matt Olson coming to the plate. And Rollison, the left-hander, he is going to come out of the pen. Ray's night is done. He has given up 4. He is responsible for the 2 on the mound. The 2 on the base pass. We'll be back in a flash here in Braves country. Welcome back. So, Underwater, I take it that you live in Colorado? I don't know why I thought you lived back east somewhere. I guess I thought you lived near Pittsburgh. Matt Olson, the batter. First pitch is a slider at the knees. It's 0-1. And honest engine, I used to be an Avalanche fan in the 90s when they used to go at it with the Red Wings because I had a ton of friends that were Red Wing fans. So I was just being a contrarian. The 0-1. Swing. Slices it foul. It's 0-2. Standing on deck is Harris. So they brought Rollison in to face lefty-lefty. We don't know, Crash. It's something internal at a MLB. It's every game. It's not just in Atlanta. The 0-2. Down and in. 1-2. We've tried every single ball game in MLB, and none of them are working. I keep trying it in between every inning. The 1-2. Swing! That ball's hammered into right field. It goes off the glove of the first baseman. Drake will come around to score. It's 5-2 Atlanta, and your Atlanta Braves on an RBI viciously hit, hard hit single, 103 miles an hour off the bat of Matt Olson, and the Braves make it 5-2. Good guys. Great piece of hitting by Olson.
This is not watered down. This is Ice House. Ice House. Smooth as it gets.
Pretty good job by Seiya Suzuki out there in right field to corral the ball quickly, or Ozzie would have scored. Lefty-lefty matchup as Harris takes a swing and a miss at a four-seamer. 94, about letter high. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Right there, P at the knees. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. Turns and kicks in the dirt. Good block there by Ballesteros. 1-2. One-two count. Brings it. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 4-seam fastball. Blew it right by him, and there's 2 down. 2 down, and that'll bring Dubon to the plate. Riley's starting to hit the ball a little better. Like, it's nothing that's jumping out at you. But on the road trip, the 9-game road trip, Austin Riley batted .293. He's gotten his batting average up to .217, and you do wonder how much longer they're going to have him down in the 6th spot behind 2 left-handers, because it really is the first pitch is a bender in the dirt to Dubon. 4-seam fastball. Bent into the dirt is what I meant to say. It's 1-0. But you wonder how much longer they'll continue to do that, or will you see Riley back up at least to the 5, if not to the 4 spot. They're going to flip it over to first real quick. Did they catch Olsen off the bag too? He got picked off. Weiss is going to look at it, see if he wants to challenge it. They don't want to challenge it. My God, what is happening there? Richardson, get it together, my man. Every one of the batters are getting picked off. 5-2 Atlanta.
Le'Veon Bell, he put out a single for people to listen to on Twitter of a rap album that he's really proud of. He asked for people to critique it. Keenan Allen, the receiver of the Chargers, came back with the trash emoji. And what's even better, I can't do it justice because we're on radio, you've got to see the video. The video that he put up. Oh, my God. It's like the most funny and exciting thing I have ever seen, because it's like really bad late 80s, early 90s rap video. But anyways, it's staged almost like black and white. He's like under a bridge somewhere where there's like a bonfire going.
Hard times.
So like, yeah.
Hard times.
You know, hard times for a guy making millions.
He can relate.
But the funniest part is when he's got the hoodie on, he's doing poses and stuff like that and kind of jiving around, and then out of nowhere, sorry, I can't get it out. He comes up from under the screen. So in other words, like
from the Muppets or something?
Almost like the Muppets.
When you see just the figure just come straight up.
Yes, the kid comes straight up while he's also in the background. It's like the worst thing put together ever. I don't know how to edit a video. We could do better than this, I'm telling you.
Who's the director, Pouncey?
Armchair.
In past years, the White Sox may have been worried about being caught by the powerful Yankees. But this season, they were simply too fast to catch, as Chicago finished ahead of New York and second place Cleveland.
It's a great thing for us to beat the Yankees. It's nice that we beat Cleveland, was to come in second, but to beat the Yankees was number 1.
And finally, the Sox ended 40 years of futility when they captured the American League pennant.
There's a ground ball. Aparicio has a step on second, throws to first. The ball game's over. The White Sox are the champions of 1959. A 40-year wait has now ended.
Welcome back. I mean, it is unbelievable. Olsen over there, they got picked off. He didn't slide either. I almost wonder if they're just listening to whatever Richardson is trying to tell them while they're at the base. If they get caught up into listening to him and not paying attention to what's going on the mound. First pitch from Didi Fuentes is upstairs. Called a ball. It looked like a strike. In fact, Drake wants to challenge it. We'll see what happens here. The Braves do have 2 challenges left. The Cubs are out of challenges. Braves lead at 5-2. And right there for a strike. Good third correct challenge by the Drake behind the plate. And that's not nothing. So an 0-1 count now. Turns and kicks. Off the plate. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Brings it. Swing and a miss. 4-seamer. 98 miles an hour. Cooking it down the pipe. It's 1-2. Ian Happ, who walked in the fourth and scored a run. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got him with the four-seam fastball. And there's one away. First strikeout of the night for Diddy. For you Country Club members, we do have the Diddy emoji in here. The Diddy party. First pitch is a four-seamer right there at the knees. It's on one. The 0-1 swing, lifted. Suzuki gives it a ride. Going back on the track. Making the catch in front of the 400-foot sign for allowed out number 2. F8 in your scorecard. 2 down. Braves have only lost the one series this year. I probably knew it at the time, but I'd forgotten. Philadelphia won every single series at home last year except for one. First pitch swinging by Bush. Hammers it to Ozzie. It's a one-hopper. He'll flip it to Olsen, and just like that, we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. So the Cubs go down 1-2-3, 5-2. Good guys. Bottom of the 6th. Dubon back at the plate when we return.
Darling, I heard what you did for a Klondike bar. Call me.
It's not that I don't like people. It's that I don't want them near me.
Have you been drinking paint? No. Let me see your tongue.
Oh my God, dude! Oh, that's disgusting.
It's not bad.
You can't drink paint.
I know. I hear you.
You say that, but I don't think that you're gonna stop.
I get it though, man. That's right.
I feel like you're saying you get it, but you don't get it.
To every girl that's ever said to me, playing dumb isn't cute, I'm not playing. This is a factory setting. There was some assembly required, but they threw that box out and all of those screws. And the warranty forgot about it. So you and I are just gonna have to get over it, because this is as good as it's gonna get.
In the final days of the 1959 season, the Braves, Giants, and Dodgers were locked in a 3-team race for the National League crown.
Maury Wills lays down a perfect squeeze bunt to score Hodges. The Dodgers go on to defeat San Francisco 8-4.
The Giants were done, but the Dodger euphoria was short-lived as the Braves beat the Phillies on the last day of the season to force a playoff few thought the Dodgers would survive.
Milwaukee was so good that year and they'd won a couple of years before in the National League, and everybody thought, well, this is the team to beat.
We were actually happy to end up in a tie because we matched up well with the Dodgers.
We were very confident, and we fully expected to win the playoffs.
But as they readied for the best-of-3 series, the Dodgers were undaunted.
The Braves had a better team than we had, man for man, if you wanted to match them on paper. But we always knew the game is won on the field, not paper.
We went there to win.
Welcome back. 5-2, good guys. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Dubon will be at the plate. He was standing at the plate when Olsen got picked off to end the previous inning. It'll be Dubon, Riley, and Dominic Smith. Braves 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Cubs 2-1-0. First pitch swinging by Dubon into dribbler over towards third. Bregman's got it, fires it first, and it's a 5-3 put out and away. One up, one down, and Austin Riley, who clubbed one over the left field wall his last time up, stands in. He's 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch. Drifts a slider up top. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 count. Way outside wide, four-seam fastball.
Pitch out territory. The 1-2 pitch. Down and in changeup, and it is 2-2. Standing on deck is Dominic Smith. They typically pinch hit for him against a left-hander, but he does have 2 hits tonight. You wonder if they'll leave him in. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. 4-seam fastball, 95. 2 down. Two up, 2 down. Lefty, and Dominic Smith will take the at-bat. The first pitch is a 4-seam fastball. Fouls it back behind the plate. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing. Lifts it. Shallow left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And it is a 2-out single by Dominic Smith. His 3rd hit of the night.
This is a time for leaders to step up. Make us believe again.
Welcome to the United States of you just got nominated.
First pitch is a 4-seamer to Ha-Seong Kim. Outside the zone, it's 1-0. Kim 0 for 2 on the day. Takes the 1-0 down and in. 2-0. Two-0 count. Right down that Main Street 4-seam fastball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Brings it. Drifts the slider inside, and it is ball 3, 3-1. Braves 5, Cubs 2. Bottom of the 6th. 9 hits for your Atlanta Braves. The 3-1 inside, ball 4. So he'll head on down to first. First and second, 2 outs. Good at bat there by Kim, and that'll bring the Yaz back to the plate. Scratch that. They're going to bring Azakar to pinch hit. First and second, 2 outs. Quick powwow on the mound in the infield. Honest engine, if you're going to bring on Azakar, I don't know why you don't pinch hit Farmer and then just have Azakar in there for defensive purposes. But maybe he'll get into one here and bring a run home. Braves lead it 5-2. He's already in the 6th inning. Lefty, righty, first pitch is inside, 4-seamer. It's 0-1. To me, I'm either doing that or I'm letting Yaz bat. The 0-1. Turns and kicks, swing. Dribbles it down the line, foul. 0-2, third base side. Two runs, 1 hit, no errors for Chicago. 5-9-0 for Atlanta. Cubs have reached five times via the walk today. The 0-2. Misses high, 1-2. Good take there by Azekar. They were trying to get him to chase up out of the zone. One-two count. Rollison, pitch 26. Swing. Rolls it over to third, and that should be an easy 5-3. Bregman has it, and that will end the inning. Braves threaten, but can't get him across. We'll go to the top of the 7th, leading by 3.
At least I'm a fun hot mess. Like a train wreck full of pizza, fireworks, and glitter.
Y'all, back when I was a kid, I could jump out of a swing mid-air and land on my feet, no problem. Now when I sleep on the wrong pillow, I wake up feeling like I fell out of a 12th-story window.
Hey, Braves country, I'm Mac McGee. Join us for Pitch by Pitch, Play-by-Play, the classic call of Braves country baseball. We're bringing you Atlanta Braves baseball all year long. Jump into our pregame show, Braves Country Today, just before first pitch. Stick around for the postgame show, Braves Country Tonight, where we will open up the phone lines and react to your calls or your comments all year long. That's Braves Country Radio, pitch by pitch, play by play, your home for the classic call of Braves Country Baseball.
If your child is performing poorly during a recital, stop recording them in the middle of their performance so that they will see what a disappointment they are to you. To save face around the other parents, tell them you're just practicing for when your child gets on stage.
And as the first game began, the Braves took an early lead.
The Braves break the scoring ice.
And then Dodger manager Walter Alston acted quickly, making the boldest of moves. He brought in his ace reliever Larry Sherry in the 2nd inning.
Well, he's the boss. He's going to pick whoever he wants, and he knows Larry wants to come in. And Larry wants to pitch.
Sherry made Alston's gamble pay off as he completely shut the Braves down.
He knew he could do it, and he wanted to do it, and he did it.
And then Johnny Roseboro homered, and the Dodgers ended up with an improbable 3-2 victory.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. 5-2 Atlanta. Chicago will have the bottom of the order due up. Ballesteros, Swanson, and PCA. Cubs come in today 27-14 on the year. Braves 28-13, so a 1-game difference between the two in this National League standings. One of 2 series. The next one will be in Chicago. And Didier Fuentes is back out there for a 3rd inning of work, and the first pitch is a fastball off the plate. It's 1-0. Righty-lefty matchup, the 1-0. Swing, fouls it back. 96-mile-an-hour, 4-seamer. Just a touch out of the zone, it's 1-1. The 1-1, down and in, 2-1. Diddy Fuentes is at 28 pitches. I think it's more of how many times through the order they'll let him go is the 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. Two count. Misses high and out of the zone, 3-2. The 3-2 caught, looking strike 3, 4-seam fastball. He got caught watching the paint dry. Bang! 1 away. Good pitch there by Diddy. Bringing the heat. The 4-seamer had a little bit of movement on that pitch too, and it just locked up Ballesteros.
Righty to Swanson. Swanson will drag that one on the ground. The first pitch, that'll be an easy 5-3, and there's 2 away. Azakar is in right field for the Manny pinch hit for the Yaz. Harris stays in center. Dubon stays in left. First pitch on the way is a 4-seam fastball. Pops it up. High and out of play. It's 0-1. Excuse me. The 0-1. Kicks and fires. Right there at the knees. 4-seamer. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch misses. High and out of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, swing, pops it up. It's going to be a soft line drive out. Riley make the catch on the run in, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, 5-2 Atlanta. Time to get up and stretch, Braves country. Welcome back. First pitch on the way to Drake Baldwin is right there for a strike. It's 0-1. If you're just joining us, Braves 5, Cubs 2. The 3D has crashed throughout the entire Major League Baseball site, so we've been checking it, but so far no dice. The 0-1 swing and a miss. It's 0-2. An 0-2 count. Brings it, swing. Slaps it over towards third. Bregman has to wait on it. He'll fire it to first. Catch Baldwin jogging down the line. 5-3, and there is one away. Good to see you, Kieran. Ozzie Albies coming to the plate. First pitch to Ozzie is a swing and a miss at the changeup. It's 0-1. Ozzie, 0 for 2, but he does have a walk to his name. He was a part of that 4-run rally back in the 5th inning. The 0-1, outside wide, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss, it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, swing and miss off the plate. Change up, and there's 2 away. Matt Olson, the batter. First pitch is a sweeper. Down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Close pitch, but it did miss. Olson 1 for 3 on the day with an RBI. The 1-0. Just below the knees. And Olson wants to challenge that. We do still have challenges left. Chicago's out of challenges. See what happens here. Looked like it probably hit the zone, but yep, it did. So no dice there. So the Braves are down to 1 challenge. The 1-1 to Olson. As good of a batter as he is and had a great season, he has not done well in the challenges. The 1-1. Fouls it back. 1-2. The 1-2. Down and in. 2-2. 2-2 count. Braves lead at 5-2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch on the way. Swing. Punches it down the left field line. Foul. Two-two pitch. Webb, the former Brave, at the bump. The 2-2 swing. That ball's hammered towards right field, but right at Suzuki. He didn't have to move his feet much, and that'll end the inning. We'll go to the 8th inning. It's time to hit the 8 ball here in Braves country. Braves lead it 5-2.
106 miles from Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
It's happy hour. When wins become losses and losses become wins.
You guys going to happy hour? I'll come for a couple. Just a couple, though. Not like last time.
I need a drink.
When buying a beer, buying only one beer can cause a misalignment in your spine due to the uneven weight distribution. This can cause unnecessary back pain and potential spine issues. To prevent this, carry 2 beers, ensuring your body is balanced and proper health maintained.
Afternoon, everybody. Put my pants on, one leg at a time.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Guess what? I got a fever, and the only prescription.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt our program of dance music to bring you a special bulletin from the Intercontinental Radio News.
You're in Braves country.
Everybody drink a beer.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to.
This stinks!
Pretty soon we're going to become this country.
This is total BS! Oh, yeah? I'm in the Lord. You gotta understand it. We're on a mission from God. I'm on the radio every day!
If you want to stop me, you're gonna have to kill me!
And you, music lover, you're next.
You're so drunk you can't hit nothing. In fact, you've probably seen trouble.
I have 2 guns, one for each of you.
Welcome back. Dylan Lee coming on to the bump to face Horner, Conforto, and Bregman. First pitch is a slider drifting right there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lefty-righty matchup. The 0-1. Swing, pops it up. Can of corn just behind second base. Ozzy's got it, and there's one away. Matt Shaw will come on to pinch hit for Conforto. That's a pretty straight platoon that they do. Shaw faces the lefties and Conforto the righties. Shaw standing in and batting .271 on the year, lefty-righty. First pitch is slider upstairs. It's 0-1. Bregman stands on deck. They get the line moving, Happ in the hole. The 0-1 pitch. Swing! Chops it off the mask of the Drake. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, slaps it over towards short. Kim's got it. Takes him a second to corral it, but he'll fire it to first, and it's a 6-3, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down, and Bregman, who hit a home run earlier tonight, the first run of the game for the Cubs. At the time, tying the game up at 1 apiece in the top of the 4th. Lefty-righty, the first pitch to Bregman is a changeup off the plate, 85 miles an hour. 1-0. The 1-0. Yes, Kira, Kim came back tonight. Changeup right there at the knees, 1-1. If y'all are joining us late, Hassan Kim came off the IL. Eli White and Sean Murphy went to the IL as a slider down and into him. Eli's on the 7-day IL protocol, so he should be back in a week. Murphy, it was a fractured finger off the 2-1 pitch. Swing. Punches it backwards into the seats, 2-2. Murphy fractured his finger on a catcher's interference Sunday against the Dodgers. No timeline has been given for him yet. So Sandy Leone was added to the roster for catching duties, and Azakar is the 2-2s in the dirt, 3-2. Azakar was added for outfield. He's really there for pinch running / defense. He's a very good glove man. Payoff pitch, swing, hammered. That's fair, it's gone. Going back on the track, upper deck shot, and just foul. That thing took a left turn at Albuquerque, just missed the foul pole. A Cubs fan dropped it. The guy was hanging over the rail. It bounces off his hands and rolls across the high tops they have up there, and a Braves fan gets it. The 3-2 pitch, swing, hammer to Riley, L5 in your scorecard. Everything's coming up, Bravos. It's 5-2 Atlanta. We go to the bottom of the 8th here in Braves country.
Here's to alcohol, because no good story has ever started with a salad. Cheers.
Dad?
Yep.
The fans and followers want to know why you caved with my sister.
What are you talking about?
You bet her $100 to quit vaping for 2 weeks. Then you found out she cheated with Zippix sticks, and you paid her anyways.
Did you know the bet before we did it?
Yes.
And did any time during the bet when we set up the rules, did I say she couldn't use a nicotine stick or nicotine gum?
Well, no.
Okay, then she won, fair and square. What's the big deal?
Well, technically she won, but everyone thinks you should have stuck to your guns and not paid her at all.
Oh, so I'm supposed to tell my daughter that she cheated even when she didn't, and then you guys want me to welch on the bet so her dad, she learns the lessons that her dad welches on bets too. That's the advice of your fans and followers?
People still think you caved either way.
Well, it is really important what other people think about the way I parent.
It is?
No, not even a little bit. Get the out of here.
Back in Los Angeles for the second game, the Braves showed their championship pedigree as they knocked out Don Drysdale and took a 5-2 lead into the ninth inning. And with the unflappable Lou Burdett on the mound, the game seemed over. But then, like an echo from the past, the old boys of summer roared to life. Snyder and Hodges delivered key hits, knocking Burdett out of the game, and Ferrillo tied it with a sacrifice fly.
Gil Hodges comes in with a tying run, and the Dodgers are anything but dead.
We just got some momentum at the end. And then, with the score tied in the 12th, they reached back one more time.
The Cinderella team of the National League, for the first time in history, a seventh-place club has come back to win the pennant the following year.
We've had no business beating them.
Welcome back. It's looking more like 8 weeks for Sean Murphy. We talk about a bust. I'm sorry, man. You can no longer defend Sean Murphy. The guy is always hurt. When he's not hurt, he's not hitting, and he's claiming it's because he was hurt. That William Contreras trade looks worse and worse every day. First pitch swinging for Michael Harris to start off the bottom of the 8th. Thornton. Foul down the line. It's 0-1. The 0-1. The guy that dropped the foul ball, the Cubs fan, he must be getting videos sent to him because he is on his phone right now. Got that look like, there's nothing I can do. 1-1 count. Kicks and fires, swing, pops it up. Down the left field line, giving chase, making the catch. F7 in your scorecard, Ian Happ, one away. Yeah, when it's all said and done, it was goofy that they let go of Jonah Heim. It just didn't make a lot of sense. I think they thought he was going to sneak through. First pitch is a cutter off the plate. It's 1-0. Dubon 0 for 3 on the day. But when you think of all the problems that I'd say there's about a handful of teams in Major League Baseball have at the catching position, there was just no way Jonah Heim was going to sneak through. The 1-0. Rifles it foul, 1-1. Eyeglasses is warming up in the pen. Braves lead it 5-2 off of 9 hits. Cubs with just 1 hit tonight. 1-1. In the dirt. Rolls to the backstop. Sweeper. They checked down the first base line. He did not go around. Ball 2-1. Well, we talked about that for a few weeks about what we would expect. And the whole time I was pounding the table about Farmer should be the one gone. The 2-1 check swing. Did he go around? He did that time, 2-2. You don't use Farmer a whole lot. He doesn't even really come in as into a pinch running role, right? The 2-2. Swing and a miss sinker. 2 down. Good to see you, Peter. 2 down. Austin Riley.
coming to the plate. He hit a home run tonight. First pitch, swinging. Fouls the cutter straight back. It's 0-1. Austin Riley, 6 home runs now, batting .215. But like we were talking about earlier, he batted .293 on the road trip. The 0-1 check swing. Went around 1-1. He's going to have to really catch fire for anyone to notice it in his batting average. But, I mean, batting .293 and an OPS above 800, that's what you want out of Austin Riley. 1-1 count, swing, chops it. That ball should get through the hole. It's got eyes, and it is a 2-out single for Austin Riley to keep that batting average creeping up just a little north.
You're my boy, Blue! Blue, you're my boy!
Righty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the way. Swing! That ball's hammered into right center field, and it's down for a base hit. Riley goes corner to corner. We've got runners at first and third and 2 outs for your Atlanta Braves. Good piece of hitting once again by the Dominator. Dominic Smith is having himself a night tonight.
This is a time for leaders to step up. Make us believe again.
4 hits.
Welcome to the United States of you just got dominated.
Hassan Kim, the batter. First pitch is a sinker inside on the hands. They said he went around. It's 0-1. Righty-righty matchup. Kim is 0 for 2, but he does have a walk. The 0-1, down and in, 1-1. So you lay out that timeline, that would bring Sean Murphy back into mid-July. 1-1 count. Right there at the knees, four-seamer. That was close. He's not going to challenge it, though. It's 1-2. I think he might have won that one. And he challenged that. That one looked like it was a little off. 1-2 pitch. Kenley and Iglesias are warming up now. That they're going to save Iglesias if this game gets out of hand. If not, Iglesias will come on to try to get the save with the 3-run lead. The 1-2 pitch, swing, chopper towards the right side of the infield once again, and a good play by Horner. That's the third time he's done that tonight. 4-3. We'll be back in a flash. Top of the ninth we go. It is 5-2. Good guys here in Atlanta.
Do Irish people love being miserable all the time? Yeah, we do. It's good, clean fun. But yeah, I'll complain about your nephew who I never met and tell people what I think he should be doing with his life. I'll sit down on my chair over there for an hour and be absolutely outraged about the Germans, thinking they can steal drinking from the Irish. Positivity will only get you so far. I encourage you, sit down on front of the fire with a nice cup of tea and think about how your best friend doesn't deserve the car that he has, because he does for nothing. It's good for you. We might be a bit cantankerous, but that's what allows us to go out and have a bit of crack in the evening.
As the 1959 World Series got set to open on the south side of Chicago, for the first time in 40 years, there was a feeling of joyful anticipation.
When you're in the minor leagues for 8.5 years and you come and get in the World Series your first year, I really didn't even realize how fantastic a thing it was, seeing the police escorting all the banners up and crowds, just the glamour of it all.
The decade of the 50s had been a time of great stability on and off the field. The 60s would bring explosive change across the country, but baseball would continue to provide a welcome oasis of continuity. Just like the 50s, the role of the National League's premier team would fall to the Dodgers, who were only just beginning to win in Los Angeles. They would capture 3 pennants and 2 World Series in the 60s.
The Dodgers win 2-1 and sweep the series. Bedlam breaks loose on the field.
The Braves' run as a powerhouse was at an end. They would take many years to reclaim World Series glory. The team would move to Atlanta in 1966 and would not win a championship until 1995.
The team of the 90s has its world championship.
Welcome back. The first one, Kim wouldn't have been able to challenge, by the way. I saw y'all talking about it in the chat. He would not have been able to challenge the first one because they said he went around. The second one he could have, and I think he would have gotten that one. I agree with that. He looked like it, but he's probably looking at it big picture. We have one challenge left. We have a 3-run lead, and it was the second strike of the at-bat. But I do believe that he would have won that second strike challenge. Raciel Iglesias comes on. First pitch on the way. This is high and out of the zone to Ian Happ, the number 4 hitter for the Chicago Cubs. The 1-0. Drops the changeup there on the outer edge. 1-1. 1-1 count. Brings it. Sinker on the inner edge, 1-2. The 1-2. Swing! Fouls it back. The 1-2 pitch misses high, ball 2-2. 4-seam fastball. The 2-2 inside, full count. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. One up, one down. Braves lead 5-2. Seiya Suzuki, the batter. First pitch is a 4-seamer right there on the outer track. It's 0-1. Suzuki 0 for 2 with the walk. The 0-1. Swing, pops it up. That should be an easy out. Can of corn. And Olson's got to wait for it to come down. It finally does. F3, 2 down. I don't know what Ozzie was doing, but he blew a kiss at the end, either towards the dugout or towards Olson. Michael Bush, the batter, righty-lefty. First pitch is a changeup. Off the plate, it's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 1-1 count. Cubs are down to their last out. The 1-1 pitch, 4-seamer, 1-2. The 1-2, swing, lifts it. High into center field, fairly deep, but Harris should be underneath it. He is. He'll make the catch in center field, and Braves win. Braves win. Your Atlanta Braves win. Whiskey for my men, beer for my horses.
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody. Bring your green hat. Let's go. Come on, everybody. We're going. Woo!
5-2 your final. One hit. They one-hit the Cubs. 5 runs and 11 hits for the Braves.
We're going up through the quad to the gymnasium.
Streaking.
Get in the car.
Everybody's doing it.
Now.
Player of the game, that's got to be Dominic Smith.
KFC's still open?
Dominic Smith, 4 for 4. 2 runs scored. He'll raise his batting average back up to 363. And your Atlanta Braves will improve to 29-13. The Cubs right behind them fall to 27-15. And we will see you tomorrow night. It'll be Braves versus Cubs once again. J.R. Ritchie on the mound tomorrow night versus Shota Imanaga. Should be a really, really good ball game. Good pitching matchup. Chris Sale is slated for Thursday night. We'll see you then. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate all y'all stopping by here in the Braves country. Braves win it 5-2. Hopefully the 3D will be working by tomorrow.
There's something kind of about a kid that's never played baseball.
It is the American game. That's just what it is. And actually, I can feel like I'm 15 when I'm talking baseball. I'm watching baseball. This is it. It does this. It can do this to any. It brings you back.
Goodbye, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We're back tomorrow with another show. Well, unless we're fired, we'll talk to you then. Goodbye, sweetheart. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Guys and gals, it's time to go. We'll see you on the next show.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
It's closing time, y'all. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a great one. On your way out, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to tip your favorite bartender. We'll see you. I'm Mac McGee, signing off for Braves Country Radio.